guys, this is Jameson with Gahagen Laboratories. We're going to be doing a big frozen mouse feeding day today. I'm going to be using these big old hemostats and some already killed frozen mice to feed green tree pythons, different types of ball pythons, some king snakes. I got the help of my dog here, who loves getting in the way. And some carpet pythons, some Amazon tree boas. Alright, let's get this started. I'm going to start with these green trees. Hopefully we get a good strike right away from these guys. I usually try to use warm water, change the water right before. I don't use like hot, but just a little warm just to give the mouse a little bit more of a heat signature. That guy's always kind of difficult to get started. Oh, he dropped it, of course. I usually try to give it a little tug once they get it, just to like kind of make them feel like it's alive, give them a little bit of enrichment. And there's nothing wrong with using live feed, honestly. The one issue that people have across the board is with snakes like this that are a little bit higher dollar, or snakes that, breeding projects, snakes that I hate to say have like an extra value to them, to the keeper. A live mouse, especially in an operation like this, when you're closing cages like this right after they strike to let them eat in privacy, sometimes the snake will let go of the mouse and the mouse will still be alive and all sorts of mad, so it'll come back at the snake with great vengeance. And I've seen them rip some snakes up in my past, and it's just kind of makes it easier too to do it frozen. It can be hard to get the snake switched over sometimes, but yeah, they always, you know, it's a little bit easier to keep a consistent source of food. That was really nice. That's my female Jayapura green tree right there. I think I'm gonna wait to the next little cold snap. We get like a sustained cold snap for a few days and put them two together, try to get some babies this year. It's been a dream to breed these. The Jayapuras, any green tree python are gorgeous, but the Jayapuras are amazing when they're born. This is an Angolan python, pretty rare snake. Been trying to get a pair for this one for a while. It usually wants to bite me more than his food. There we go. Pretty rare snake. I'm actually in the process of finding a female for him. This is a little male. Pretty slow growing python too. That one's a couple years old. Now here's a male banana ball python. It's already, you can smell the violence.
What do you mean by smell the violence?
They like, I'm just kidding, but they can honestly, like, when they pick up, they can kind of, I think, almost feel the vibration of the other snakes feeding, and they smell mice. Their sense of smell and taste is so strong that I'm sure once these thaw out a little bit and get, you know, some vapor and airborne, their olfactory senses are going crazy for them. This one actually, this is the half brother to the banana. This is a pastel banana. And that one just got on to enjoying frozen mice, and he is loving them now. This is a cinnamon ball python. That one always just crushes things. That's a beautiful snake. I'm more of a fan of the natural kind of tones to them. Like, people love these little alien heads and stuff, but I think that the standard, like, kind of black and tan look is amazing. Well, Lola's back to help. This is a het pied male. He's heterozygous for the pieballing trait.
And can you explain what that is?
The piebald trait is heterozygous means that he carries the trait. So like say you and your wife both have brown eyes and your child has blue eyes. You know, one of your grandparents could have had blue eyes. It's a trait that you carry but don't demonstrate. So with these snakes, they'll carry these traits. You breed it to a homozygous carrier where it is showing the trait dominant, and it'll actually breed out that trait. So there, if I was to breed this guy right here who looks like a normal, he's a gorgeous ball python, but completely normal looking physically. If I were to breed him to this little lady right here, this is a piebald that's homozygous. This guy here. This is an Apalachicola king snake, or a blotch king snake, Lamprotpeltis titulus minci, and I was going with the mouse into the cage, and it shot out so fast and coiled it up that it pretty much almost fell into the bucket of warm water, so I caught it, and yeah, look at that. Just eating it as I'm holding it. Here. The snakes get fed about once every 7 to 10 days. Depending on the time of year, I do cut it back to like once a month during winter months, because most of them are going to be breeding and or just going through the brumation process.
And what is that?
It's like a semi-hibernative state, essentially. Like they are going to just not really eat, not really, you know, they're going to drink a little bit, and they're just going to be resting a lot. People see it with their bearded dragons and always freak out. You know, why is my bearded not eating for like 2 months? It's usually brumation or something way worse. We're going to feed the black tree monitors, Varanus baccari. I've got a trio here, and as you can see, they love mice. She's going to try to where is the male? There he is. These guys are a tree monitor from Indonesia. They are pretty awesome to work with. They have a prehensile tail, really sharp claws, very intelligent, super varied diet. You want to give them a little bit of everything from insects to rodents occasionally, worms. They love hornworms, roaches, superworms, crickets. They are voracious feeders. Really, really, really active little guys. That's the end of the feeding video, guys. Thanks for watching. Check me out on Facebook. Give me a like. Instagram at Gahagen Laboratories. And like and subscribe, guys. This has been a lot of fun, and hope to keep doing this.